The learning objectives of this session are to understand the terminology used in RDBMS concepts, the SQL commands and its clauses, Cartesian product, and Equi Join. Now let us understand the various terms like database, relational database, and RDBMS. A database is an organized collection of related data. Software used to manage databases is called database management system. In relational database, data is stored in the form of tables. In other words, a relational database is a collection of one or more tables which are related to each other. RDBMS. A DBMS used to manage relational databases is called an RDBMS. Some popular RDBMS software available are Oracle, MySQL, Sybase, Ingress, etc. Now let us understand the benefits of DBMS software. It reduces data redundancy. Centralized control of data avoids unnecessary duplication of data, thus reducing data redundancy. It increases data consistency. Data inconsistency occurs when same data is present in two or more tables where it does not match. Increased data integrity. Data integrity means that data contained in the database is both accurate and consistent. It also increases data security. MySQL is an open source RDBMS software. It is available free of cost and you can easily download it free of cost from the internet. Now let us understand the relationship between database and tables. We can create many databases in any RDBMS software like MySQL. Each database contains many tables which are related to each other. A table stores data in the form of rows and columns. All the data stored in a table is related to that particular table. Let us take an example to understand the relationship between database and tables. In MySQL, we create many databases like school database, employee database, item database, etc. In a school database, there will be students, teachers, and course tables for storing respective data. All the data stored in students table is related to student only. Similarly, teacher and course tables also contain data related to their respective tables. Let us now understand the various terms associated with RDBMS. Tuple, row, or record. This is nothing but a horizontal subset of a table. Attributes or column. This is a vertical subset of a table. Cardinality. The total number of rows in a table is called the cardinality of the table. Arity or degree. Total number of columns present in a table is called degree of that table. Primary key. A column or a group of columns of a table which uniquely identifies each record of a table is called primary key. Candidate key. A column or a group of columns of a table which can be used as the primary key of a table is called the candidate key. Alternate key. A candidate key of a table which is not made its primary key is called its alternate key. To understand the concept of RDBMS terminology, let us consider the students table which you can view on the screen. In this student table, there are 4 attributes: admission number, roll number, name, and class. And there are 3 records. For admission number 1001, 1002, and 1003. So we can say that cardinality of the table is 3, as there are 3 rows in the table. Degree of the table is 4, as there are 4 columns in the table. Primary key of the table is admission number, because it is unique and it uniquely identifies each record of the table. The candidate key of the table is roll number, because it can become primary key at any time, because it is also unique for each record of the table. Alternate key of the table is also roll number, because it can become primary key at any time. Let us understand the various categories of SQL commands. There are 3 major categories of SQL commands: DDL, DML, and DCL. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. These commands are used to create and change the structure of the table. Examples of the commands which fall in this category are create table, create database, alter table, drop table, etc. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. These commands are used to display or change the data stored in the table. Examples of such commands which fall in this category are select, update, insert into, delete, etc. DCL stands for Data Control Language. These commands are used to control the access to database and tables. The commands which fall in this category are grant and revoke. Various data types supported by MySQL are text. You can store char or varchar type of data in it. In char type of data, a fixed length string from 1 to 255 characters in length can be stored. A variable length string from 1 to 255 characters in length can be stored in varchar. While storing values in these data types, they must be enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. In numeric type of data types, there are 2 data types, decimal and integer. In decimal data types, we can store numbers with or without decimal, while in integer data type, we can store numbers only without decimal point. The next data type is date. It represents the date including day, month, and year. Creating and opening a database. Create database. This command is used to create a database. So if I ask you to write a command to create a database student, the answer would be create database student. Now to open the same database, we use the command use database name. So to write a command to open the database student, the solution would be use student. It is very important to note that we have to put semicolon after completing every SQL command. Viewing tables in a database. Show tables. This command is used to view the list of tables present in a current database. Write a command to view tables in the currently open database students. The answer would be show tables. Select database. This command is used to show the name of the current database. So if we want to view the current database in MySQL where we are working, we can say Select database. Creating a table. Create table. This command is used to create a table. You can view the syntax of this command on the screen. Create table is a keyword which has to be written as it is, and it is followed by the name of the table which you want to create. After that, within parentheses, you have to give the column name and their respective data types. The column name and the data types are separated by a comma. Don't forget to give semicolon after every command. To verify that the table has been created, we give the command show tables. We can also view the structure of the table which we have created by giving the command describe table name. Instead of describe, we can also give DESC, the first four letters of the command, and the table name. Adding records to a table. Insert into. This command is used to add row or record to the table. You can view the syntax of this command on the screen. Insert into are keywords, which are followed by the name of the table in which we have to insert record. After that, the names of the columns are enclosed in parentheses. And then we write the keyword values, and then the values for the columns are given, which are again enclosed in parentheses. There are two ways of writing the command. We can also omit the names of the columns in this command. But if we are omitting the names of the columns, we must note that the data values for each column must match exactly the default order in which they appear in the table. Also, it is very important to note that values for char and date data types must be enclosed in quotes. Standard date format is YYYMMDD. Now consider the tables emp and dept to show the results of all further queries. The tables are given and you can view them on the screen. Displaying records. Select command. The select command is used to display data stored in a table. To display all attributes of all records, we give a command select star from table name. Thus, to display all the columns and all the records of the table M, we give the command select star from M. To display selected columns or attributes of all records, we mention the names of the selected attributes or columns in the select command. So, to display employee number and name of all employees, we will give the command select empno, ename from emp. It is very important to note the names of the attributes should match the names of the attributes given in the table. Arithmetic operators can also be used in the select command to perform calculations. Now write a command to display the name and annual salary of all employees from the table M. The answer would be select name, sal into 12 from M. To write a command to display employee number and bonus of all employees where bonus is calculated as 10% of salary. The command will be select eno, sal into 10 upon 100 from M. We can calculate and display the result of any expression also using the select command. The various arithmetic operators available are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. Modulus gives the remainder of the division. Using column alias. Column alias lets different name to appear for a column than the actual one in the output. Column alias does not rename the column. It simply displays a different column name in the output. You can use as keyword to specify the alias name, but as keyword is optional. So if I want to write a command to display employee name and display salary as monthly salary, I will give the command select ename, sal as monthly salary from emp. Text can also be displayed in the query output. For example, we can say select ename, earns, sal, rupees from emp. Please note that text should be enclosed in double quotes. There are various clauses, keywords, and aggregate functions associated with select command. They can be categorized as you can view on the screen. The various keywords available with select command are distinct, is null, and is not null. The clauses available with select command are where clause, order by clause, and group by clause. With where clause, there are three operators available. These are in operator, like operator, and between operator. With like operator, there are two wildcard characters, percentage and underscore. The various aggregate functions available with select command are max, min, average, sum, and count. Now in the coming slides, we will learn about these in detail. Let us now understand the usage of various keywords and clauses available with select command. Distinct clause. This is used to display distinct values from a column of a table. Where clause. It is used to specify the condition based on which rows of a table are displayed. Between operator. It is used to define the range of values within which the column values must fall to make a condition true. Range includes both the upper value and the lower value. In operator, it is used to select values that match any value in a list of specified values. Like operator, it is used for pattern matching of string data using wildcard characters, percentage, and underscore. Is null or is not null. It is used to select rows in which the specified column is null or is not null. Order by clause. It is used to display the selected rows in ascending or in descending order of the specified column or expression. Eliminating duplicate values. Distinct keyword. The distinct keyword is used to eliminate duplicate values and display the duplicate data only once. So, if the question is to give a command to display different types of jobs present in the table emp, the answer would be select distinct job from M. Where clause. Where clause is used to display selected rows based upon the condition specified. So, if the question is to give a command to display records of those employees whose job is manager, the answer would be select star from employee where job equal to manager. The word manager must be enclosed in double quotes. Now, to give a command to display employee number, name and salary of those employees whose salary is more than 3,000, the command would be select empno, ename, sal from employee where sal greater than 30,000. Relational operators can also be used in the where clause. The various types of relational operators available are equal to, less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, and not equal to, as you can view on the screen. Now, to write a command to display name and salary of those employees whose salary is greater than and equal to 10,000, the command would be select ename, sal from M where sal greater than equal to 10,000. Similarly, to write a command to display employee number, department number of those employees whose department number is not 20, the command would be select empno, deptno from M where deptno not equal to 20. Logical operators can also be used in the where clause. The various types of logical operators are not, it negates a condition, and this is used to join two conditions, and the condition is true only if both the conditions joined using and are true. Or in this case, the condition is used if any of the conditions joined using or are true. So, if we have to write a command to display employee number and name of those employees whose salary is greater than 10,000 and less than 5,000, the command would be select empno, ename from emp where sal greater than 5,000 and sal less than 10,000. The command to display employee number and name of those employees who are analyst or clerk is select empno, name from emp where job equal to analyst or job equal to clerk. To display employee number of those employees who are not manager, the command would be select empno from M where not job equal to manager. Between operator. It is used to define the range of values. The range includes both the upper and the lower value. Now, to give a command to display employee number and name of those employees whose salary is greater than or equal to 10,000 and less than or equal to 5000, the command would be select empno, ename from M where sal between 5000 and 10,000. To write a command to display employee number and name of those employees whose salary is not greater than or equal to 10,000 and less than or equal to 5000, the command would be select empno, ename from sal where sal not between 5000 and 10,000. In operator. In operator is used to select value or values from a list of values. So, to display name of employees who are manager, clerk or analyst, the command would be select ename from M where job in manager, clerk, analyst. Also, to display the name of all employees except manager, clerk and analyst, the command would be select ename from M where job not in manager, clerk, analyst. Like clause. Like clause is used to fetch data from the table which matches a specified pattern. It uses two wildcard characters. Percentage. It is used to represent any sequence of 0 or more characters. Underscore. It is used to represent a single character. So, command to display names of those employees whose name starts with A, it would be select ename from M where ename like A percentage. A percentage should be enclosed in double quotes. Similarly, to display names of those employees whose name contains at least two characters, the command would be select ename from M where ename like underscore percentage. Each underscore exactly matches one single character. To display names of those employees whose name contains A, the command would be select ename from M where ename like percentage A percentage. Again, to display names of those employees whose name is exactly 5 characters long, the command would be select ename from M where ename like underscore and underscore. Remember that all these patterns must be enclosed in double quotes. Also, the keyword not like is used to select the rows that do not match the specified pattern. Is null is not null. Null is used to represent unknown value. Null is not the same as 0 or a space or any other character. In a table, null is searched for using is null, is not null keywords. For example, to display name of those employees whose commission is null, the command would be select ename from M where commission is null. Similarly, to display names of those employees whose commission is not null, the command would be select ename from M where commission is not null. Order by clause. This clause is used to arrange the results of the select command in either ascending or descending order. The default order is ascending order. However, you can also add ASC keyword for ascending order and similarly DESC keyword for arranging the data in descending order. It can also be used to arrange the data in particular order on multiple columns. The command to display the data of employees in ascending order of their salary is select star from M order by cell, or we can also say select star from M order by cell ASC. To display the data of employees in descending order of their name, the command would be select star from M order by ename DESC. To display the data of employees in descending order of their name and within that in ascending order of salary, the command would be select star from M order by ename DESC, cell. Inserting null values. There are two ways by which we can insert null values in the column or columns of the table. If we don't have data for particular columns, we can leave them at the time of giving insert into command. For these columns, null values are automatically inserted. To insert employee number as 7771, name as Akshat and department number as 20 and all other columns having null values, the command would be insert into M, mpno, ename, deptno values 7771, Akshat, 20. We can also insert null values explicitly. To insert employee number as 7771, name as Akshat and department number as 20 with all other columns having null values, the command would be insert into M, column name, values and then all the values and in rest of the columns please specify NULL null. Update statement. The update statement is used to modify the data present in the table. You can view the syntax of this command on the screen. Update is a keyword which is followed by the name of the table, which again is followed by the keyword set. And after that, we give the name of the column equal to and the value to be changed. We can also specify where condition to perform the update operation on selected rows. For example, to increase the salary of all employees by rupees 2000, the command would be update M set sal is equal to sal plus 2000. To increase the salary of all managers by 20%, the command would be update M set sal equal to sal plus sal into 0.20 where job equal to manager. To increase the salary by 2000 rupees and change department number to 20 for employee whose employee number is 7521, the command would be update emp set sal equal to sal plus 2000, comma, debtno equal to 20 where empno equal to 7521. Delete statement. Delete is used to delete rows from the table. You can view the syntax of this command on the screen. Delete from is a keyword which is followed by a table name and the where condition is optional. If we don't give the where condition, it will delete all the rows of the table. Now, to delete the data of those employees whose salary is less than 6,000, the command would be delete from M where sal less than 6,000. To delete all the rows of the table employee, the command would be delete from M. Aggregate functions. Aggregate functions work on multiple rows. There are 5 types of aggregate functions. The first one is max. It is used to find the maximum value under the specified column. Min. It is used to find the minimum value under the specified column. AVG. It is used to find the average value under the specified column. Sum. It is used to find the sum of values under the specified column. Count. It is used to count the values under the specified column. Now let us see how the aggregate function max actually works. For all the queries written in this section, please refer to the table employee. Now to find the highest salary paid to an employee, the command would be select max, in the bracket it is sal from M, and the result would be 95,700. You can view in the table M that this is the highest salary paid to any employee of that table. To find the highest salary paid to managers, the command would be select max sal from M where job equal to manager, and the output of this command would be 60,000, which is the highest salary paid to managers of the table M. To find the highest salary plus commission paid to an employee, the command would be select max and in the parenthesis write sal plus commission into sal from M. Now let us see how the aggregate function min works. Please refer to the table employee for all the queries which are given here. To find the lowest salary paid to an employee, the command would be select min sal from M, and the output of this command would be 9600, which is the minimum salary paid to any employee of the table M. To find the lowest salary paid to managers, the command would be select min sal from M where job equal to manager. Similarly, to find the lowest of salary and commission paid to an employee, the command would be select min in the parenthesis min plus sal plus commission into sal from M. Aggregate function AVG. This function is used to find the average of the values specified in the given column. The argument of AVG function can be numeric type only, though max and min function works for string and date data types also. Average function does not work for string and date data types. Average function considers only non-null values in that column. Now refer to the table employees for all the queries given in this section. To find the average salary paid to an employee, the command would be select avg sal from M. To find the average salary paid to managers, the command would be select avg sal from M, where job equal to manager. Aggregate function sum. The argument of sum function can be numeric type only. Sum of string and date type data are not defined. To find the sum of salary paid to all employees, the command would be select sum sal from M. To find the sum of salary paid to all managers, the command would be select sum sal from M, where job equal to manager. Aggregate function count. The count function takes one argument, which can be any column name or an expression based on a column or an streak. Now, the count column name returns the number of non-null values in that column. Count star, it returns the total number of rows satisfying the condition. It includes the null values also. To count the total number of employees in the table, the command would be select count star from M. To count the different type of jobs in the table employee, the command would be select count distinct job from M. To count the number of employees who are paid commission, the command would be select count commission from M. Now let us understand the difference between count and count star. When the argument is a column name or an expression based on a column, count function returns the number of non-null values in that column. If the argument of a count function is a streak, then count counts the total number of rows satisfying the condition, if any, in the table. For example, consider the table M. The command select count mgr from table will give the output as 13, as there is null in one column of mgr. However, the command select count star from M will give the output as 14, as it counts the total number of rows in the table irrespective of null or not null values. Group by clause. This clause is used when we need to group the data of the table based on certain type. To display the maximum salary paid to employees of each type of job, the command would be select job, max sal from M, group by job. We can include more than one aggregate function in the same command. To display maximum, minimum, and the sum of salary paid to employees of each type of department, the command would be select department number, max sal, min sal, sum sal from M, group by department number. It is important to note that we must include the column name on which we are grouping in the select command. Also, the group by column must include any one of the aggregate functions which are available with the select command. Having clause. Having clause is used to apply condition on groups. That is, when condition is applied on aggregate function. We can include more than one aggregate function in one command. So, to display the maximum salary paid to employee of each type of job where maximum salary is greater than 10,000, the command would be select job, max sal from M group by job having max sal greater than 10,000. To display maximum, minimum and sum of salary paid to employees of each type of department for department numbers 10 and 20, the command would be select dept.no, max sal, min sal, sum sal from M group by dept.no having dept.no equal to 10 or dept.no equal to 20. Where is used to put a condition on an individual row of a table, whereas having is used to put condition on individual group formed by group by clause in a select statement. So be careful while using having and where clause. Adding, modifying and deleting columns. Author table command is used to add, modify and delete columns from a table. To add a new column age of type integer to the table M, the command would be alter table M add age integer. To drop a column age from the table M, the command would be alter table M drop age. To drop column age and job from the table M, the command would be alter table M drop age, drop job. To change the size of ename column from char 20 to char 30, the command would be alter table M modify ename char 30. Cartesian product or cross join. Cartesian product of two tables is a table obtained by pairing each row of one table with each row of another table. The table obtained has columns equal to sum of the columns of both the tables and rows equal to product of the rows of both the tables. Cartesian product is represented by the symbol cross. Now consider the tables A and B, where table A has fields role and name and table B has fields class and section. To obtain the Cartesian product of table A and B, the command would be select star from A, B. You can see that Cartesian product of table A and B is a new table which has 4 columns role, name, class, section and it has 4 rows. Each row of table A is joined with each row of table B. Equi Join. When we extract data from two tables, they must have one column which is present in both the tables. An equi-join of two tables is obtained by putting an equality condition on the Cartesian product of two tables. This equality condition is put on the common column of the tables and is called Equi Join condition. It is mandatory to give Equi Join condition when we want to extract data from two tables. Let us consider two tables emp and dept. To display employee number, job, salary, department name and location from the table emp and dept, the command would be select empno, job, sal, dname, location from emp, dept, where emp.deptno is equal to dept.deptno. Here, employee number, job, salary and department number, they belong to table emp, and department name and location belong to the table dept. When a column exists with same name in both the tables, it is preceded by the table name and dot to avoid ambiguity. To display employee name, salary and department name of all managers from emp and dept tables, the command would be select ename, sal, dname from emp, dept, where emp.deptno is equal to dept.deptno and job equal to manager. To display employee name, salary and department name of all employees in ascending order of salary from emp and dept tables, the command would be select ename, sal, dname from emp, dept, where emp.deptno is equal to dept.deptno, order by sal. It is important to note that equi-join is nothing but a Cartesian product of two tables, in which a condition of equality is enforced on the column which is present in both the tables. Foreign key and differential integrity. Equi-join is obtained from the Cartesian product by giving equality condition on the common column which is present in both the tables. This common column is the primary key of one table, and in the other table it is called the foreign key. Foreign key is a column in one table which is the primary key of another table. For example, the column deptno is the primary key of dept table and the foreign key of emp table. It is important that no entry should be made in the emp table in which deptno does not belong to the dept table. That is, we cannot write deptno in emp table which does not exist in dept table. Differential integrity is the property of a relational database which ensures that no entry in a foreign key column of a table can be made unless it matches a primary key value in the corresponding related table. Union. Union of two tables is a table in which the number of columns is same as the number of columns of the two tables and number of rows is the sum of the number of rows of both the tables. Union operation can be applied on two tables only if the tables have same number and type of columns. The syntax of the union can be viewed on the screen. We give select the list of columns from table name, where condition, union, and then another select command. Union does not display any duplicate row unless all is specified with it. The all word is optional. are two tables, class 11 and class 12. Both the tables have three columns, roll number, name and section. Now, to produce a combined list of all students from class 11 and 12, eliminating the duplicate rows, the command would be select star from class 11 union select star from class 12. To produce a combined list of all students from class 11 and 12 without eliminating the duplicate rows, the command would be select star from class 11 union all select star from class 12. It is important to note that in the first question, roll number 2, which is present in both the table, will appear only once, but in the second question, it will appear twice.